What would happen in a medieval town? I believe there would be someone like a blacksmith. That's right, one of those occupations that are pretty much no longer around apart from the hobbyist. Let's see how we can add a little bit of that blacksmith sound to our town. So I just loaded our contact and the patch called anvils. Anvil is a part of orchestral percussive section. It's a metal instrument that is hit with a mallet. This patch provides us with a lot of articulations, however we need maybe just these two. It sounds like a working blacksmith, isn't it? Okay, we're gonna make it a little bit more realistic in a second. It should go somewhere around here because we have a chimney that could be our blacksmith. Let's move our cursor here. Let's arm our track Town Anvil, which is a MIDI track as opposed to audio tracks here. Let's arm it for the recording and let's do a couple of hits. That's probably a little bit too melodic. Let's stick. Okay, so those are our hits. The first one, it's usually the aiming hit. If you're a blacksmith or work with a blacksmith, so there's this gentle hit which goes first, and there is the second one which is the actual hit. Let's do the same thing here. Okay, those are a little bit too quiet. Much better. Let's see if moving the tuning now changes anything in the realism of that scene. A little bit better, yes. Okay, how about we just gonna create an FX channel, which is a channel that contain a special effect, and we're gonna route those three tracks into that channel. So all three of them gonna be using the same reverb. We used TrueVerb stereo. That will be our track. So now let's just get rid of that TrueVerb from our birds. And in our stereo out, just gonna point to our FX track. So those tracks, instead of going directly out to our speakers, they're going into our FX channel, our FX track we just called reverb, and then they're gonna be processed all together through the same processing unit. And here our Town Anvil, as you remember, it's a MIDI instrument that goes through our contact. So just remember that whatever you put here, that applies to our Contact 5 in general. So any other extra instruments here, any other sounds, they will go through this reverb processing track. Let's hear it. Okay, anvils are way too loud. Let's move it to the right. Let's move our birds to the left. Those water birds actually sounds like dogs. Doesn't matter. Still good. yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it as it is.